Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton, the Daltonian95, coming with another Transformers Velocitron Speedia 500 collection video, and that is going to be over the Decepticon former Renegade Crasher. So here she is, a retool or repaint of the Kingdom Mirage with the head from the 3-pack that came with Impactor and Aragon from the Power Dashers. So there she is. On the back, 18 steps. So yeah, let's get her opened up and check her out. And here we have Crasher out of her packaging. And first thing I want to note is on the packaging art, much like something I've discussed on Stasis Lock about the Hot Rod figure that's coming out, is the box art is a deception. At least, actually, yeah, both instances of the box art. So the box art here is showing that you can actually put the missile on her shoulder, that she doesn't have these little sections here, and actually these big red sections that protrude out of the side of her legs. The box art is based on the Siege mold. Even more proof right there with how the arms are, put behind the back of the bot. So I'm guessing they initially planned to do this using the Siege mold, but ultimately they decided to use the Kingdom mold. So little bit of odd information there, but I'm glad they went with the Earth mode design. I mean, I know there's people that like the Siege mold, but she doesn't need the shoulder missile. She never had it in the show. She never had a blaster to begin with. They all shot lasers out of their hands. So I'm perfectly fine with just giving her, two handheld weapons or, underslung kind of launcher thing going on with this one. Maybe even have it just rotated back. Maybe use it like a tonfa or something. I don't know. Or keep it strapped along the side of her, along her back in case she needs it for later. But it is a nice homage to the 2007 release of Fracture, which was a direct homage to Crasher. So, using the classic Mirage mold at that point. I think she looks really good. She's using the head sculpt, the toy style head sculpt of Mirage from the 3-pack. So, nice way to give her a little bit of a unique look for Mirage. I hope this mold gets used again for the Diaclone Mirage, the Red Mirage. I know my good buddy Dakota's wanting that big time. And, of course, the Watermelon G2 Mirage colors. But she looks good. I mean, you got the black paint here on the chest, the red accents, the 01. This is painted on right here. Some nice red striping on the arms, some silver here on the spoiler piece. All black paint here on the shin. Some red paint there. I do like how in Robot mode she doesn't have any faction logos because she was originally a GoBot, so she wasn't a Decepticon. Or, I mean, she was a Renegade from GoBots, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, articulation is the same. The head is a little bit wider, so it's a little tricky sometimes, but still get it around. I do like those yellow eyes. Little red accents on the side there. I forgot to point that out. But yeah, overall the head sculpt works for this. 360 at the shoulders. All the way out, bicep swivel. 90 at the elbows, nothing at the wrist. 360 at the waist, which, okay, I thought it wasn't plugged in. You got universal joints here at the hips. Thigh swivel. A little over 90 at the knee, and then you get some decent foot articulation out of that. So yeah, I mean, I like the way she looks. Like I said, mold degradation, not really to see here. I mean, it's still fairly tight and everything, so let's go ahead and get her into vehicle mode. So just go ahead and flip in her fists. Then rotate this section down, untap or fender forward here. I mean, yes, you could use it as an ab crunch for opposability, but then extend this out. We'll rotate here. And actually, just bring up the shoulders here. They are a little tight, so I might have to get the spudger. This thing is old at this point, so I don't know if it's going to work or... Nope, it's just going to break the spudger. Okay, let's... There we go. Yeah, that is a really tight clip on there. There we go. All right, then bring out the rear wheels. Bring the head back. Close that up there. Bring these sections up and down. Don't bring it all the way down just yet. Okay. Okay, just leave that there. Oh, that's why. There we go. All right, so there's that. Then for the legs, I'll just bring this back. This will rotate up. Go ahead and fold the foot in. And actually, yeah, we didn't need to rotate that. Rotate this section right here around just to there. Bring this up. There we go. We can finish bringing that section out. Bring this out to here. Just up, back. Bring out the rest of that. And bring this whole... Okay, so we do have to untap that. Bring those down. Then tap those back into place. It's all tabbed in. And there we have Crasher in her Formula One race car mode. Now, I know it is a departure from her classic Le Mans look that she had in both the original toy and GoBots cartoon, but this calls back to that Fracture repaint from 2007. So it's a double kind of homage, and it works fairly well. I know some people were wanting either drag strip or the Power of the Prime's jazz mold, but I still think this works for what they're going for. Weapon storage is the same as the last two times we looked at this mold, so right there and right there. So we got that going on. Now there is a slight difference in the paint because they're painting over black plastic as opposed to white plastic, so this is going to be a little bit darker. They should have gone over it with another coat of red on probably on the white here just to match. But you do got the silver Decepticon symbol, which I do believe is also another nod to those. Would have been really funny is if they actually gave it the movie Decepticon symbol with the extra angle on the eyes. Just to drive it further that it's based more on that. But you got some of that gunmetal gray or silver right there on that little intake there. Get the nice silver rims, and she rolls, I think, just as well as Mirage and Leadfoot, so not much else to say about the vehicle mode. It looks really nice. I do love the black, white, and red. Really stands out compared to the other twos being, you know, bright blue and then metallic blue and yellow. Got that stripe going over here on the canopy, or like I guess the rear canopy, I guess. I just wish they had done something on the inside here. I guess that's where, you know, it being the Siege mold would have came in, because there would have been a lot more of that red on like the canopy, and then just a little bit of white down the center. But it is what it is. They made their choice, and I'm fairly happy with it. I do like the Earth mode a little bit more. It's a little bit more clean and streamlined compared to like the giant brick that's stuck out all the way. I mean, it's still a brick right there, but at least you get a little bit of that spoiler being lifted up and to the side. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her back into robot mode, and we'll call that a video. For some reason, with me getting the 2 robot mode, at least this little section here, let's go ahead and just fold those down. Come on, there we go. And back. There we go. Bring that out. Bring out the foot. All straightened out. Then from here, lift these up and out of the way. Bring them out to the side. Go ahead and start that process. All right, fold that down. Flip the head back up. Come on. Tap that in. Go ahead and fold those wheels back. And just collapse her down on that double hinge. Then these will just very tightly clip into place. There we go. And flip out her fists. And there we have Crasher back in robot mode. And again, I really like how she turned out. I mean, just the color scheme works really well, and I'm glad to see some more GoBots characters coming out. I've got Road Ranger, but he's packed away in storage for now, and same with Bug Bite. So I won't be able to do a comparison at this time, but I mean, she looks pretty awesome. Like, I might put her up with my season 1 stuff with Megatron and Flame War. Maybe she was a new addition to the early recruitment. I don't know. Maybe she went rogue and went her own direction. I mean, she is a renegade after all. Though I might get some mercenary stickers and put one on her chest or on her shoulder or something. Just find a spot for it. But yeah, that's the Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Wave 2, Wave 1.5, or whatever they're doing. Crasher. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what other GoBots characters you'd like to see Hasbro do. I mean, they've already done 3 at this point. I know I wanted to get Psykill and Elita 1, or not Elita 1, Leader 1. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So that being said, this is Dalton at Daltonia95. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out those videos down below, and we'll see you next time.